Did you know that by the age of 12, nearly 50% of kids struggle with low self-esteem? That's a staggering number, and it shows just how important it is to nurture confidence early on. But here's something surprising. Children who have strong self-esteem are 80% more likely to achieve their goals as adults. Confidence isn't just a nice to have, it's essential. In this video, we're going to explore 6 powerful ways to boost your child's confidence and self-esteem. These aren't your typical tips, they're strategies backed by research with proven results. We'll dig into the magic of positive affirmations, reveal why letting your child fail might be the best thing you can do for them, and much more. Get ready to learn some surprising facts, like how creative play can actually make your child better at solving problems, or why giving your child responsibilities can skyrocket their self-worth. Each chapter is packed with actionable advice that you can start using today. So, if you're ready to help your child unleash their full potential and build a rock-solid foundation of confidence, keep watching. The journey starts here. Chapter 1. The Power of Positive Affirmations. Planting seeds of self-belief. Positive affirmations aren't just trendy, they're powerful. When you help your child use affirmations daily, you're teaching them to build a strong inner voice. According to a study from the University of Pennsylvania, children who regularly use positive affirmations show a significant increase in self-esteem. It's like giving their confidence a daily dose of vitamins. Start simple. Phrases like, "I am brave," or "I can do hard things," can work wonders. Make it a part of your morning routine. Say these affirmations together in the mirror. You might feel a bit silly at first, but the effects are real. Studies show that when kids repeat positive statements, they start to believe them. It's about planting seeds of self-belief that grow over time. One interesting fact? Research from the Journal of Child Development found that kids who practice positive affirmations have better problem-solving skills. They face challenges with a can-do attitude. Imagine your child walking into school with their head held high, thinking, "I've got this." That's the power of affirmation in action. To make this even more fun, create an affirmation jar. Fill it with slips of paper, each with a different positive statement. Every morning, let your child pull one out and say it aloud. This adds a bit of excitement and surprise to the routine, keeping it fresh. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. It's progress. As author Louise Hay said, "You have been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens." This wisdom applies perfectly to children, who thrive on approval and encouragement. Chapter 2. Creative Expression. Let their imagination roar. Creativity isn't just for artists. It's a vital part of building confidence in kids. When children are free to express themselves creatively, they develop a stronger sense of self. According to research from Harvard University, creative activities help children process emotions and build resilience. Whether it's drawing, dancing, or telling stories, encourage your child to explore their imagination. Give them the tools they need, crayons, paper, or even an old box to turn into a spaceship. It's not about the end product, it's about the process. Let them make a mess, and don't worry about staying inside the lines. A unique fact? Studies show that children who engage in creative play are better at solving problems. They think outside the box, literally and figuratively. This problem-solving ability is a key component of self-esteem. When kids realize they can tackle challenges in their own unique way, their confidence soars. To help spark their creativity, try a creative hour once a week. During this time, your child can work on any project they choose. No rules, no pressure, just freedom to create. This is their time to let their imagination roar. As Picasso once said, "Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up." By encouraging your child's creativity now, you're helping them build a lifetime of confidence and self-expression. Chapter 3. Adventure Time. Embrace the growth in failures. Failures are just stepping stones to success. It's a concept that might seem tough for kids to grasp, but it's crucial for building confidence. When children learn to embrace failure as a part of life, they become more resilient and self-assured. According to Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck, author of Mindset, kids with a growth mindset see failures as opportunities to grow. They understand that their abilities can be developed with effort and practice. This mindset is a game changer for self-esteem. When kids believe they can improve, they're more likely to take on challenges and less likely to feel defeated by setbacks. One way to foster this mindset is by turning everyday challenges into adventures. Did your child struggle with a math problem? Frame it as a puzzle to solve, rather than a failure. Celebrate the effort, not just the outcome. Say things like, "I'm proud of how hard you worked on that," instead of focusing on getting the answer right. Interesting data? A study from the Journal of Experimental Psychology found that children who see failures as part of the learning process are more likely to try new things. They're not afraid to fail because they know it's just a part of the journey. You can also share stories of famous failures who later became successful. Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," is a great example. Stories like these show kids that even the most successful people have faced setbacks, and they didn't give up. By reframing failures as adventures, you're teaching your child that life is full of opportunities to learn and grow. This approach not only boosts their confidence but also helps them develop a healthy, resilient mindset that will serve them well throughout their lives. Like what you're seeing? Hit subscribe and we'll continue right where we left off. Chapter 4. Empower through responsibility. The confidence and contribution responsibility might sound like a heavy word, but for kids, it can be incredibly empowering. When children are given age-appropriate responsibilities, they feel like they're contributing to something bigger. This sense of contribution is a powerful confidence booster. Giving your child responsibilities doesn't have to be a chore, literally or figuratively. It's about letting them know that their actions matter. Whether it's setting the table, feeding the family pet, or helping to plan a family activity, these small tasks build a sense of ownership. According to a study published in the Journal of Early Adolescence, children who take on responsibilities at home tend to have higher self-esteem and are more independent. One interesting point? Kids who are entrusted with responsibilities early on often develop better time management skills and a stronger work ethic. These are qualities that naturally build confidence because they help children feel competent and in control of their environment. Start small. Let them choose a task that interests them. If they're excited about gardening, let them take charge of watering the plants. The key is to make it feel less like a job and more like an opportunity. This isn't about perfection, but participation. Another strategy is to involve them in family decisions. Ask for their input on meal planning or weekend activities. This not only makes them feel valued but also teaches them about making choices and dealing with the consequences. It's all about giving them a voice. As the educator Maria Montessori once said, "Never help a child with a task at which he feels he can succeed." This approach is at the heart of building confidence through responsibility, empowering children to believe in their own abilities by letting them take the lead. Chapter 5. Social superpowers. Building bonds, not walls. Social skills are more than just about making friends, they're about building confidence through connection. When children learn how to navigate social situations, they develop a strong sense of self. This isn't just about being outgoing, it's about feeling comfortable and confident in any social setting. Research from the American Psychological Association suggests that children who have strong social connections are more likely to have high self-esteem and fewer behavioral problems. These connections provide a sense of belonging, which is crucial for building confidence. One strategy to help your child develop these social superpowers is to encourage empathy. Teach them to consider how others feel. This not only helps them connect with others but also boosts their self-confidence as they become more adept at understanding and navigating social dynamics. Another great approach is to role-play different social scenarios. Whether it's practicing how to introduce themselves or how to handle a disagreement, these role-plays can make real-life situations feel less intimidating. The more they practice, the more confident they'll become. Interesting fact? According to a study from the Journal of Child Psychology and Psychiatry, children who are taught social problem-solving skills tend to have better peer relationships and higher self-esteem. It shows that social skills can be learned and mastered over time, much like any other skill. Remember, it's not about having a huge circle of friends, but about the quality of those relationships. Encourage your child to seek out friendships that are supportive and genuine. These are the bonds that build lasting confidence. As the saying goes, a friend is someone who knows the song in your heart and can sing it back to you when you have forgotten the words. Helping your child build these kinds of relationships is one of the best gifts you can give them for lifelong confidence. Chapter 6. Celebrating uniqueness. The magic of embracing differences. Every child is unique, and that uniqueness is something to be celebrated. When children understand and embrace what makes them different, they build a strong sense of identity. This self-awareness is a critical part of self-esteem. Encouraging your child to embrace their individuality can start with something as simple as acknowledging their strengths. Maybe they're great at solving puzzles, have a vivid imagination, or show a natural talent for music. Whatever it is, help them see these qualities as strengths. According to Dr. Thomas Armstrong, author of Neurodiversity in the Classroom, recognizing and nurturing these strengths can lead to higher self-esteem and greater success in life. One strategy is to create a strengths journal together. Each day, ask your child to write down one thing they did well or something they like about themselves. Over time, this journal becomes a powerful reminder of their unique abilities and qualities. Another important aspect is teaching them to appreciate differences in others. When children learn to value diversity, they not only become more confident in who they are but also more empathetic and open-minded. This creates a positive cycle where their self-esteem grows as they connect with and appreciate the uniqueness in others. Interesting data? A study in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that children who are taught to focus on their strengths are more resilient and have higher self-esteem. It's a simple yet effective way to help them build a positive self-image. Celebrate their quirks, their interests, and even their weirdness. These are the things that make them who they are. And when they see that these traits are celebrated, they learn to take pride in them. As Oscar Wilde famously said, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken." Helping your child embrace this idea is key to boosting their confidence and self-esteem, giving them the courage to stand out rather than just fit in. Click subscribe to stay in the loop with our latest videos and updates.